say a silent song night. No need for talking about it. Sometimes quiet is so right. I, over the North Star, sleepless, so far together we are. High, trapped in a holiday affair. The moon shines through the air. I rest my head on your shoulder. There's nowhere else I'd rather be. Right there, a little bit slower. Feel free to roll another one for me. High, over the North Star, sleepless, so far together we are. High, trapped in the holiday affair. The new signs fill the air.
Welcome, everyone. I think I might have a workaround here. Press one if you guys can hear me.
We slide, oh, one flight to space, to then you
And then also press one if you guys can hear music too.
have moved the view.
All right, yes. Ah, Mercury retrograde. Okay. Shit. Oh my god, dude. Really? You guys don't want to know what kind of Rick I got going on right now. Get this to work. I don't know. I had to go out and just literally chief a whole blunt and like, dude, how can I get this to work? But I've got it working. Okay. Welcome to what the hell are we on? It's been a week. Episode 651 of the Black Brain Trust. This is Black Cannabis Talk, creativity. We're going to be reviewing the G-13 and Durban poison strains, and we're going to talk about how weed pairs with wine. All right. Okay. It's working. All right. Okay. Give me a second here. All righty. Okay. So, dude, my sincerest apologies, you guys. It's just the last week was freaking hectic. I mean, we're talking like two busted pipes in the backyard. Drain the pool, clean it, fill it. Security system is doing some weird stuff, and I'm saying like anything electronic related, I'm attributing it to the Mercury retrograde. This is what I'm doing. So that, in addition to computer problem, because the mic's not, I can't get the mic. I don't know. It's what I did was I updated Cartcraft and Assetto Corsa Competizione because I bought the new British GT DLC pack, and when I did that, I couldn't get the audio to play out of the TV, and now what I can't also do is get the mic to work. So I'm just like, dude, oh my god, is this just retrograde or what? I'm starting to really just pin it on that because back in the day, I just remember like just during retrogrades, I would always have like computer problems, you know. Okay, so anyway, Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and get started here. Let me do this. Pardon my tardiness, you guys. Like I said, single dad, little one, lunch. She's a picky eater. We got to argue about what to eat. you know. Um, so thank you guys for being very patient with just life and issues and then tech issues. Let me check the chat real quick before I get started with this first article here. Never mind the doppelganger that you see right there on the side, okay? Because I have to use my phone and then the computer, and then I have to screen share on one, and yeah, okay. So let's see here. We've got Manuel. What's going on? Sir Obadiah, what's going on, man? Johnny Blaze, Addo, what's going on? Hey, Char Willie, what's going on with you? Welcome. Okay, so this first article, well, this is the only article, but this is the article with regards to the creative inspiration that one gains from cannabis usage. This is from SciPost. Cannabis using entrepreneurs generate new venture ideas that are more original but less feasible. Oh, I could tell you a lot about this. Oh man, look at that ganj, man. Purplage. Entrepreneurs who use cannabis tend to generate new business ideas of higher originality but lower feasibility compared to those who abstain from the substance, according to new research published in the Journal of Business Venturing. The findings suggest that cannabis use can both help and hurt entrepreneurial creativity. Oh, I'm going to tell you a lot about that. Popular culture has perpetuated a notion that cannabis users are more creative. Along these lines, some successful CEOs and entrepreneurs, like Steve Jobs, for example, have claimed that cannabis use has benefited their creativity at work, said study author Benjamin Warnick, an assistant professor of entrepreneurship at Washington State University. Despite such claims and increased legalization of use of cannabis, the implications of cannabis use for entrepreneurs' creativity is yet to be rigorously tested. Oh yes, it has. Oh yes, it has. I am the one who did it. My co-authors and I were very intrigued to dive into the implications of cannabis use for entrepreneurs, whether good or bad. This seemed all the more relevant given the increasing legalization, destigmatization, and use of cannabis. Press 5 if you guys don't mind the reggae vibes. The researchers used the Qualtrics platform to recruit 254. Why didn't they holler at me? I could have been the 255th. Entrepreneurs with venture founding experience. 120 entrepreneurs were cannabis users who reported that they had used cannabis 4.52 times in the past week on average. I used cannabis 4.52 times in the past 4 hours. No, I'm joking. Kind of. The remaining 134 entrepreneurs that use cannabis fewer than 5 times in their life and never in the past month. Participants were briefly acquainted with virtual reality technology and then asked to generate as many new VR product and service ideas as possible for 3 minutes. The entrepreneurs were then instructed to select their best idea and elaborate on it in greater detail. 2 independent experts rated the originality and feasibility of each idea. All right, I see a bunch of 5s. All good. For an entrepreneurial idea to be creative, it needs to be both original and feasible. We found that frequent cannabis use both helps and hurts entrepreneurs' creativity, increasing the originality of entrepreneurs' new business ideas, but decreasing the feasibility compared to entrepreneurs who do not use cannabis. I'm going to elaborate on that after this article. The researchers found that entrepreneurial passion and entrepreneurial experience played a role. Higher entrepreneurial experience weakened cannabis users' originality, but increased the feasibility of their ideas. Entrepreneurial passion had the opposite effects. This increased originality and decreased feasibility of cannabis users' new business ideas only surfaced to the extent that they were passionate about coming up with new business ideas or had relatively little experience starting new businesses, Warnick explained. However, addition research, it should say additional, that is a typo. However, additional research is needed to determine for sure whether the observed correlations are the result of cannabis intoxication or other factors. That's what we're going to talk about in a minute. We compared cannabis using entrepreneurs with entrepreneurs who do not use cannabis, not whether or not the entrepreneurs were high. That could have some part to play. Our results held whether or not the cannabis users reported being high on cannabis, but future research could consider running a randomized controlled experiment comparing the creativity of entrepreneurs who are high when generating ideas compared to those who are sober. Duh, that's where I was just about to go. Oh, I'm so far ahead of you guys. You not you guys. I'm talking about this would be the so-called researcher from this guy doesn't smoke. That's his problem. Because if he did, he'd figure out how to create a control for this, like without sounding stupid. Some legal barriers in the U.S. make an experiment like this difficult, at least at the moment. No, dummy. If you smoke some weed, you would actually get creative to come up with one. Duh. Our study is the first to examine the implications of any kind of drug use for entrepreneurs. Cannabis use could influence a variety of outcomes for entrepreneurs that we haven't studied yet, including health and well-being implications, performance on other entrepreneurial tasks, business performance among others. There is a lot still to understand about the implications of cannabis use for entrepreneurs and for people more broadly. Ask somebody who smokes. They walk around like as if people don't know how to use this shit. Of course, entrepreneurs looking to increase their creativity don't necessarily need to turn to cannabis. No, you don't. There are certainly other ways that entrepreneurs might consider boosting their creativity, Warnick said. Research has found other factors that influence entrepreneurs' new business ideation. I had no idea that was a word. Ideation. I gotta run that one by zero. Ideation. Research found other factors that influence entrepreneurs' new business ideation as well. Mindfulness, sleep, creativity trainings, developing knowledge in an area, and staying alert to potential opportunities, for example. That sounds very bland. That sounds so in the box. The study, Head in the Clouds, Cannabis Users' Creativity in New Venture Ideation Depends on Their Entrepreneurial Passion and Experience, was authored by Benjamin Warnick, Alexander S. Kier, Emily M. LaFrance, and Carrie Cutler. All of them need to come hang out with me for a week. Why don't we do that? Rules the nation. Here, let me take a look here. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, it's common in my family, picky eaters. Oh my God, yeah, dude, my daughter is just. She is such a picky eater. Yes, Charlie, the peoples. Okay, so since we're working We're all up and going. Here's what I'm gonna do. We got a couple of strain reviews we're gonna do. I want to do the reviews first, and then I want to kind of get into wine pairing. Um, Matter of fact, here's what I'm gonna do because it's been a while since we've been live. Uh, like I said, I'm blaming it on Mercury retrograde, but we're up and going. We got some raga vibes going. I'm gonna go and snap some G-13 so I can kind of get my palate right because we're gonna do the review. I will also do this. We'll make this a little more interactive. All you tokers, man, feel free to join me. I will be right back.
But with a Syrian, say with a white man, say with a black man, or with a Chinese man, you better leave as one. Hey, you better leave as one. Oh Lord, cause I know one away, I know two away, I know three away in a this year passé. I know four away, I know five away, I know six away in a this year passé. Me say a whole heap away. And me say a whole heap away. Oh Lord, can me say 12 times 12,000. Make you say that 144,000. Me say that 12 times 1,000. 144,000.
Rasta, no feel no way. This is strictly yard music.
Enjoy yourself is later than you think. Enjoy yourself as I would see you. Money in. So you got no got to. Money in. You got to love on each and every day. So you walk on the line, so you walk on the line. When you see what love can do, and love is lovely. The more the love, the more you leave her. Don't make your love. The when you do the thing to be ashamed, you got no one to blame. For you're the one to blame, and you're the one to be ashamed. You got no one to blame. Baby. For love is all I got. Love is all I got. what they wanna see, they really don't know. Oh, oh, oh. But I know.
All right, folks, I am back. I hope you are feeling a little more irie than you were just a few minutes ago, because I sure am. Hold on one second. I gotta pull something up. G-13. Me like ye. Hold on, we're gonna talk about it. Oh, you know what? Real quick, let me elaborate on. Hold on, let me pull this up. All right. Yes, I am. Okay. Okay. So on the last article, let's talk about that for a second. With the strain review we're about to do, I'll go ahead and let me go and just do the screen share now. Okay. G-13, baby. Now, the thing about creativity, cannabis, and the utilization, that's okay. So the reason why we do a lot of the cannabis live streams is to really talk about the use for it, and we're talking across all the entire spectrum, right? From industrialization to medicinal, right? The technology, everything, right? But even from a consumption and medicinal standpoint, as it relates to creativity, well, first we have to look at strain application, right? There you have the sativas, which are going to deal with mental applications, and then you have your indicas, which are going to deal with the physical body itself, right? Then you have your hybrid strains that are going to really span the spectrum, right? That are going to do a combination of both, right? But in terms of creativity, those are typically going to be attributes that are going to be attributed to sativa or sativa heavy strains. Okay. So we'd have to start there, right? So what you would probably want to do is to start with sativa strains. Reason being is that indicas, again, they deal with the body. So what it's going to typically do is put you in a lethargic state with what stoners call couch lock, right? Where basically you blow, like, let's just say you blow some big bud, right? That's some OG indica strain, right? Pure indica. That's a strain famous for couch lock. That's the type of weed that, you know, where the famous trope where it's like the dude and a couple of his buddies, they pass J around, all of a sudden they're all just sitting there just red-eyed, like staring at a TV, like kind of like laughing a little bit at nothing. Okay, indicas do that. Okay, sativas give you the giggles, right? That's party weed. That's creativity weed. Okay. If I were to recommend a specific strain with regards to creativity, I would say Blue Dream. I'm trying to remember the brother Alika Spain. He's a big Blue Dream fan. Shout outs to him. Blue Dream and Durban Poison, which is going to be the other strain I'm going to review, right? That's literally my favorite sativa. Those two. Blue Dream is sativa dominant, and Durban Poison is full sativa. But when I get up in the morning, and I've been famous in this manosphere for my whole sort of coffee and weed thing, right? It's sativa. Sativa doesn't, the coffee doesn't kill what the effects of the sativa bring on, right? I use it to get up in the morning, get my brain sparked, right? Sativa. You know, after, like, if I've been busting my ass for, I'm at a day at the track, dude, and I'm just beat up, indica. I need to knock out for the day. So in that article we were reading, I mean, that's why I was kind of like, this guy's a newbie, man. He's a novice. Like, it's like, why don't you just say, hey, look, let's start with these strains and then let's measure that, you know? And what you do is you think you have like a set of questions that you would ask someone, right? Sober, record their answers, ask them those same questions after like a Durban blunt. See what you get. I'm going to tell you right now, man, they're going to think on some outer space shit. Same questions, watch the answers. Let me check here. All right. G-13. All right. What are we talking about here? G-13 is a potent indica marijuana strain and is subject to many urban legends. According to some accounts, the CIA, FBI, and other agencies gathered the best strains of marijuana from breeders all over the world at a super secret installation at the University of Mississippi. Now, what you guys got to understand is the University of Mississippi, when basically everywhere else in the United States, this stuff was completely illegal. The University of Mississippi, for some strange reason, had the only license to grow this shit. Look that up. They bred many new super hybrids in the late 1960s. Allegedly, a single cutting of this plant was liberated by an unnamed technician and bred for the masses. So somebody on the inside took a snip, bro. Ha! They took a snip. They got a clone. That's what they did. Although the legends are probably not true, which I don't think they are, honestly, because G-13 is like new. That's some new shit. 1960s, dude, no. G-13 is new. Although the legends are probably not true, G-13 delivers effects like no other. Bro, if you have the opportunity, definitely partake in this strain, which I just did about 10 minutes ago. All right, so let's look at the effects. Euphoric, 56%. Yeah, I'd say so. You don't, like I said, it's not a sativa. It's not sativa heavy, right? So you're not going to get that spacey feel, right? This is more of a body high. It really is. Happy? Oh, absolutely. So I would say if you're dealing with depression, for example, right? This would be good, something good to blow on, man, and go for a walk. Relaxed. There you go. Uplifted. This is one of those indicas that doesn't really put you to sleep. I honestly believe that there's some sativa in this, honestly, because to get all this right here, you need some sativa, right? Because indicas is really gonna hit you here, right? Look at this: dizziness, paranoid, dry eyes, headache. Yeah, these are all hallmarks of a sativa. So this G13, it's not full indica, right? Helps with stress, pain, anxiety, what I just tell you, depression, okay, insomnia. This really does sort of reflect what my takeaway from G13 is. This is a good all-around herb. It really is. This is a good just all-around herb to blow on. You could blow on this in the morning, midday, at night. Okay, and it's always going to give you it's always going to put you right. You know, G13 is a really good strain. Now, what it did mention here is that its dominant terpene is myrcene. So here's what we're going to do. If you guys are new, I typically will bring up one of these terpene chart. Okay. So what terpenes do, this is what you do to determine what a strain is going to give you in terms of effects, right? So like, let's just say, for example, like when I go to a dispensary to buy some tree, right? I can go to the bud tender and I go, look, man, I'm not looking for anything too indica heavy, too this, too that, right? I want this. I want to be able to blow some anytime during the day, at night, whatever, and be able to work or just post, whatever. And then they'll start pulling out like certain ones, right? And then what you'll start to do is this, because you can't actually smoke it there and all that, you're going to first give it the aroma test. Okay. Now that G-13 is high in myrcene. So let's look at the scents, right? Because I'll tell you right off the bat, it is very musky. Okay, very musky and does have a herbal note to it. So I would say it's kind of like, it's like cedar, like think cedar or oak wood, and then think like peppercorns and rosemary. Okay, and then think like lime. It's not a heavy citrusy scent. It's really, lime doesn't have a pungence, not like lemon or oranges. Lime has a very subdued scent, but it's citrusy. It's the oak and the pepper and the rosemary that really overpowers the lime, but you can smell the fruit behind it. This is a very heavy myrcene terpene strain. It really is. And look at the effects: anti-inflammatory, sedative, muscle relaxant, pain relief. Okay, pretty much. Now sedative, not so much. I would say we also have to mix in a little bit of caryophyllene, right? Spicy, woody pepper. Remember those I just gave you? Okay, anti-anxiety, antidepressant. Those were characteristics that were in G13. So I would say that it's myrcene and caryophyllene that this terpene, that this strain is heavy in as far as terpenes, right? So this is how you then know what strain to go for. So if you know you just want some good all-around herb, then you already know G13, right? You go in, and again, if you go for any strains that have these aromas: spicy, woody, pepper, musky, herbal, somewhat citrusy, okay, that means you're going to get myrcene and caryophyllene, right? And then the effects, you're going to get these right here: anti-inflammatory, muscle relaxant, pain relief, antidepressant, anti-anxiety. And then your strains: Agent Orange, Chem Dog. Chem Dog's that's an old school strain. That's from like literally the early 90s. Chem Dog. Cypress Hill made that strain popular. Fire Alien Kush. No, I'm not really too familiar with that. Fire Kush, but I don't know about Fire Alien Kush. Agent Orange, I've heard of that one. Gorilla Glue, Tangerine Dream. Yeah, both of those. And Pineapple Express. That's another good one. That's a NorCal strain. That's out the Emerald Triangle right there. I need to get some Pineapple Express. Now that stuff smells so good. Oh my God, man. They call it pineapple. They call it that for a reason, because it does have a pineapple smell. All right. Now, effects. There we go. Okay. So here's how you feel herb. You feel it. You feel it in your you feel it. It's a limbic. It's a limbic sensation in which you feel it, right? And it enters. It hits the points of the bodies that it hits are in the chakras via the endocannabinoid system. Yes, you heard that right. Your body has an endocannabinoid system. Okay, all mammals have an endocannabinoid system. All right. Now, this is why like CBD and THC works on like dogs and cats and shit. That's why cats go crazy over catnip and shit. Catnip is a sativa basically. All right. So G13 is going to hit you in 3 places. It's going to hit you in the heart, solar plexus chakras, and the third eye. Okay. It's going to hit you here, which resonates throughout here. And then it does hit you here. It's a good, even strain. Like I said, I don't think it's full indica. There's some sativa in it. There has to be, because it doesn't hit you like a full indica. Because even indica heavy hybrids will hit you like an indica. This one hits you like an equal 50-50, and it gives you the best of both worlds to a large extent. Right. So we're talking heart chakra, solar plexus chakra, third eye chakra. Okay, that's where G-13's hitting you. All right, let's do this here. I gotta go check this. Give me a second. Chem Dog got me through college. Yeah, indica will put you in the bed, bro. What's going on? We kill dragons. Yeah, I will. Can you submit questions, dude? Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, you're damn right, man. I'm telling you, dude, like, if you need to get your brain active, man, you need sativas or something that's sativa dominant. Don't hit anything that's indica. Well, G-13 is an exception, but don't hit anything indica heavy or indica dominant or full indica and think you're gonna like study or be functional. That's not gonna happen. That's when your body's sore. That's when you hit some indica. Let's see here. Yeah. Well, you say I don't like smoke that makes me sleepy. I like to be happy and energetic off tree. Yeah, you need sativas, bro. Sativas all day. I'm about to review one right now. Give me a second. Press 7 if you guys are still digging the reggae vibes. I'm doing some research here. And that's what's up. All right, we got a 7. All right, cool. All right, the next strain up for review is Durban. Okay, so when I originally scheduled this live stream before my goof in updating a couple of applications on my computer, which completely rendered the mic function useless on it for some strange reason, I had some Durban poison. This is my favorite strain. Let's talk about it. Because we kill dragons. You said you need something energetic and uplifting. This is it, bro. This is it. This is the, like I said, Blue Dream, and Durban Poison. Those are the two go-tos for some get up and go, man. You smoke a blunt of this in the morning, you will tear through your day. I shit you not. Look at on the energizing scale. Look where it's at. Look where it's at. Let's talk about it. This pure sativa originates from South Africa port city of Durban. Oh yeah. It gained popularity worldwide for its sweet smell and energetic, uplifting effects. Durban Poison is the perfect strain to help you stay productive through a busy day. What did I just tell you? I know my weed. When exploring the outdoors or to lend a spark of creativity. Do I know? Listen, does your boy know his weed or does he know his weed? Hold on, let me take a sip to that. Salute, y'all. Gotta fuck with your boy, I'm telling you, man. I know my shit. Growers and concentrate enthusiasts will both enjoy the oversized resin glands, which make this strain a quality choice for concentrate extraction. The buds are round and chunky and leave a thick coating of trichomes. That's the little crystally stuff you see. That's really just oil. It's oil. When you heat it, it becomes viscous. That's where you get the wax from. On almost all areas of the plant. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, wait. There we go. Okay. Let's pull the chart up. All right. All right. So what are we looking at here, man? So let's see here. Def some caryophyllene. Okay. This is a South African strain. So it has a very earthy, woodsy sort of it's not sub-Saharan, it's South African, but it's dry, woodsy, earthy. It's very woody, spicy, peppery, right? It's also got lemon to it. Okay. It has a lot of like lemon to it. So we're going to go caryophyllene. Okay. And we're going to go limonene. Limonene. Caryophyllene, limonene. It's heavy in these two terpenes right here. Okay. This is Durban all day, every day. Pain relief, antidepressant, anti-inflammation, anti-anxiety, improves mood, anti-anxiety, antidepressants, relieve nausea. Okay. Citrus right there, lemon, spicy, woody, peppery. This is Durban poison all day, every day, right here. Right? These two terpenes, it's heavy in this. Trust me. Trust your bro. Okay. Let's take a look at the chakra chart, because it's all right here. The three upper chakras, bro. And sisters, brothers and sisters. Right? Throat, third eye, crown chakras all day, every day. Like I said, man, this right, I'm gonna throw some heart in here too, because it does improve the mood. Okay, so even just like from a heart chakra standpoint, you're just gonna be more pleasant to people. Okay, because you're more pleasant to people, your speaking is going to be more clear and defined and direct and true, right? And then from a mental standpoint, man, you're uplifted, right? So you're thinking higher, and your spirits are raised, right? So it's mainly these three, but we're gonna throw the heart chakra in here too. Okay, so we're gonna go 3.5 chakras. So it's mainly these three, but we're gonna throw the heart chakra in there too. Well, let's do this, because over here, upper chakras, heart chakras in that. So let's just say that Durban does this one right here, because it's full sativa, right? It's all the upper chakras then. Yeah, we're going to do that right there, all four. Okay. 1 to 10 scale on the G-13, because I forgot to give it a rating number. I'm going to give it a solid 8. I'm going to give it a solid 8, man. That's just, like I said, that's a good... If you go to the dispensary and you don't know what to get and you see G-13 there, just go ahead and get it. Since you don't know what else to get, you won't be disappointed, right? So that's what I'll put G-13. I'm gonna put G-13 there. Okay. I've said this in the past. Durban, bro, like, and brothers and sisters. Dude, I don't think you can get. It's in my eyes, in terms of a sativa, it's a 10. It's a 10. Durban poison is a 10. I mean, it's like I'm saying, pure sativa, pure, and every single time you're gonna get right and exact every time you get it. The only other sativas I can, like I said, Blue Dream, which is sativa dominant. It's not full sativa, but it's sativa dominant. Blue Dream I put up there too. It's not a 10, but it's 9. Blue Dream is the shit. Pineapple Express, that's like a 8.59 depending on the grower. And I have to give Pineapple Express that because of the smell. It smells gorgeous. Okay, it's very fragrant. And if you can find it, Tequila Sunrise, right, which is an OG Mexican strain. It's sativa from Mexico. You hit that shit. It's not that it makes you super high, but you're just basically floating all day. You're just on one all day. So you ever like watch those like hippie Cheech and Chong and shit, right, from the 60s, or the old Cheech and Chong films? They were always blowing on some Tequila Sunrise. That's why they used to be stoned out of their minds all day. Okay. Sativa. So those are the ones sativa. Those are the go-tos, right? But Durban, can't go wrong. Oh, right. You said, can? Oh, yeah. Hold on. Yep, I sure can. I sure can. Here, and then I'll drop this one too.
What kind of thing that flames? Bratos, take this one. Sorry.
Here's the terpene chart. There you go. So yeah, that's the Leafly link for Durban Poison, and then the terpene chart is there, and then you know what? Let me just go ahead. I'll go ahead and drop the chakra chart as well. So those are our 2 strain reviews. The last one I had this scheduled, I don't know, like a week ago. I had Master Kush, and I don't really remember. Like, it was meh. I've had better, so you know, I'm glad we didn't really do a review on that one. All right. Okay, let me do this. Yeah, man, appreciate you guys hanging out, you know, talking a little bit of herbage, you know. With your boy. Like I said, man, you know, I don't know, dude. I don't know what the hell happened with my gaming rig, but it sucks because it just really just kind of threw a monkey wrench and stuff, and then home repairs. So a lot of things, man, I wanted to just kind of got behind on. So tomorrow will be a Black Tech Talk. I have a whole bunch of articles that folks have sent. Mike V and sent me a ton of stuff, so I gotta get that docket together. And a little bit later this evening, we're gonna talk hybristophilia. Yeah, we're gonna get the Sapio stuff back up and going. Golden Goat is my go-to, super energizing, almost on the level of Durban. Really, Golden Goat. You know what? Why do I want to say I saw that name at the dispensary? Like literally, like yesterday. Golden Goat. I'm gonna go there later. I'm gonna go back in there and see if I want to say I saw Golden Goat. Really? No shit. Okay. Mike Rizzy, what's going on, G? Wow, you know what? I want to say they had Golden Goat in there. I want to say I saw it. I scooped like 10 grams of like the G-13. I've been blowing on that for like the last like couple of days. And then I had the Durban last week when I scheduled this live stream originally. I had Durban and Master Kush. The Master Kush was meh, but the Durban was on point as always. Yeah, Mike Brizzy. I never tried Golden Goat either, but We Kill Dragon saying it's almost on the level of Durban. I might need to rock with that because it ain't too many sativas like see. Because look, some sativas will give you that weird paranoia shit. That's why it's like I'm real particular on my sativas, dude. Like I'm real particular. You say you've been stuck on cold cured rosin. So what you do you burn in like a vape pen, like a whatchamacallit, a vaporizer with like the heated coils or something? See, my problem is, man, that stuff just be messing with my throat and stuff, man. I had a vape before, and I used to burn like the oil. I just can't do it, man. It's tree for me, or it's edibles.
Bring me along. It's all right. I'm gonna just go on stage. I'm just
Hold
find
up. Okay, let's do this. We're gonna get into this wine and herbs. Hold on a second here, because a lot of people don't know. Well, let me preface this real quick. A lot of people don't know. Thank you. Thank you, Shar. I appreciate you for posting that. You got a rig. Okay, that's what's up. Okay, so you got like one of those. I had a homie that used to basically custom make. He used to mod. That's or rig or something. Yeah, rig. He used to custom make those, dude. Like I'm talking super high end stuff, dude. Like we're talking like businessmen who want to just like vape on shit, like like vape their stuff, right? You already know because you can vape it, dude, and just blow that stuff, and it's nothing. And they would pay this dude like 300, 400, $500, dude, and it was like on some everyday carry, some EDC shit, like the high end stuff, bro. Yeah, yeah, We Kill Dragons are rigged, dude. Like the battery and the coil. Mike Rizzy, I'm pretty sure he's gonna type something, but it's like a battery and the coil, and then you have the part that you put in the mouth, right? But what they do is they can take the components and they can put it in all these different housings and make like these high end looking rigs, dude. And I have a homie that custom makes them. He's in Arizona and got me googling paraphernalia. No, it's a rig, dude, not paraphernalia, bro. Let's make sure we're using the right terms. Mm, you know what? I just got an idea, dude. I think for the next cannabis live stream, we'll do rigs. That's a topic, and we'll look into that stuff, right? And like for example, because there's rigs where you can burn actual. If you take herb and you grind it up, you can burn the ground up herb in a vape in a vape rig. You don't have to roll it or twist it up or nothing, dude. You just throw it in there and yeah, banger with temperature control. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, with the temperature control coil and all that, dude. We're talking high end stuff, bro. Those things cost a grip. Those things cost a grip, dude. Yep. With the temper, yeah, you could like twist the knob and all that stuff. Yep. All right, hold up. Let me pull this up. The Leafly Wine and Cannabis Pairing Guide. Yeah, man, look, we about to get high end with it, dude. Like I told you, man, I'm a connoisseur when it comes to this shit. And the reality is that cannabis and wine go together. Okay, people don't know about this. So now we talk a lot about like the medicinal, like I said, the medicinal, the industrial, the technological, finance, right? The investment side. We speak to all realms, all aspects of it, right? But even on the recreational side, outside of just general consumption, like me just smoking the herb or whatever, right? Like, there is a thing, dude. This shit goes back like centuries. This goes back centuries, dude. Like cannabis and wine. Um, Now I'm gonna say this, and then I'm gonna have to step away because I got a little boys' room. I gotta pee. And it just occurred to me, like, dude, I gotta go to the bathroom. I meant to do that before I actually pulled the article up, and I was just rambling. But I just want to kind of give you sort of like a brief kind of treatise on this, right? So some years ago, when I was like with my ex-girlfriend, like years ago, okay, I took over management of a Jamaican restaurant, a Jamaican barbecue spot in Pasadena, right in Old Town Pasadena. And the dude, the chef, he's Jamaican, right? And so he was the one who kind of put me onto this, right? Because I remember one time, man, I was in the parking lot, man, I just blew some herb. Like, I went over to go do some work. I showed up and I blew some herb in the parking lot. And I walked in. He was just like, "Hey, man, what are you just smoking?" And I was like, "Oh, man, just a little herb, just." He goes, "Well, you tell me next time, man." I was like, "Well, bro, I wasn't trying to make any assumptions, dude. Just because you're Jamaican and you got dreadlocks and and all that shit. I don't want to make any assumptions that you actually smoke this stuff." And he looked at me like I was fucking crazy. He was like, "Are you joking, man?" I was like, "No." I was like, "Yeah, actually, I am, dude. All right. I just I just didn't want to assume, dude. And so, what he did was he showed me what it was that he used to sip on while he was working, right? And so this dude had like a bottle of he had a bottle of whatchamacallit, 151, some rum. I can't remember what the brand is, right? But it's called 151, right? I don't drink heavy liquor, so I don't know the names of the stuff. I just remember the label, right? I don't drink hard liquor. So he had a bottle of rum though. It was 151. If anybody knows the name of that, please put it there. And what this dude used to do was he would take a big old nug of weed, right? He would take a big old nug of like some sativa, some sort of sativa weed, and he would jam it into the bottle, right? He would jam it all the way into the bottle until he got the bud into the bottle of rum, and then the herb would sit in the rum, right? Now what the alcohol in the rum would do is it would dissolve the THC off of the bud and infuse into rum. So this dude would be sitting around fucking buzzing off of some fucking like cannabis infused rum. And this is what they do this shit in Jamaica all the time. Dude, they just take herb and just stick it in some rum. Just boop, right? This is some new shit. I didn't realize that it fused with alcohol like that, right? Generally, what me and the homies used to do, and what I typically even do now, is what we call crossfading. So you blow some herb and you just, you have a beer and you just blow some herb. Beer there's hardly any alcohol in it, dude. It's like 5% alcohol. I don't drink like craft beer or nothing like that. I hate heavy alcohol. I don't like alcohol, right? But I like beer. I like the taste of it. So I'll drink a Stella Artois. It's like literally 5% or maybe even a little less. There's hardly any alcohol in it, but it tastes great. And it goes good with weed. But I never understood why I liked it until my buddy enlightened me that actually cannabis and certain types of spirits actually pair. They actually go together. Okay, I just blabbered just to kind of preface where we're going to go with this. The Leafly Wine and Cannabis Pairing Guide. We're going to talk about it. I'm going to step away for a couple seconds. I need to go to the little boys' room, so give me just a second. Wait, link to the pairing. I got you. Hold on 1 second. I'll post that before I go. So I might go blow a little. Wait, you said I don't like craft beer? No, dude. Too much alcohol, dude. I don't like alcohol. See, that's my problem. I like the taste of beer. I love beer. I don't like alcohol, though. Dude, I'm in California. It gets hot. I like drinking beer while I work. I hate alcohol, though. I don't like alcohol. It's a weird. I'm a weirdo. Okay, so just you know, don't don't fault me. I like beer, but I hate alcohol. Help me figure it out. All right, be right back.
Come up, come lights, come suck out the gun. That you get that. I already saw it. What up? Moving towards the African coast. I still belonging to take a look. No, at Zimbabwe. When the man say, ah, man, this is a sound of the killer. People's chiller. You mean, go there. Right there. Soul heavy than lead. Dreader than dread, y'all. How you mean? Searching the whole wide not true world for someone like you. Not true, dready. What? I used to set up to say dreadlock. I used to set up to say natty dread. Then they had to set up to say dreadlock. They had to set up to say natty dread. Sister Veg, you dub it with a natty dread. Sister Veg, scrub it with a natty dread, yeah. And then she rub it with the natty dread. And then she scrub it with the natty dread. Sister Veg, scrub it with the natty dread. Sister Veg, dub it with the natty dread, yeah. And natty, you come over. And natty, you come over. And natty, jump right over. And I saw you come over. And I see you come over. And I see you come over. Saying you were down in the valley for a very long time. And I owe you come over. Saying you were down in the valley for a very long time. And I owe you come over. And I is DJ like jail. Say the natty dreader than jail. Say the natty redder than red. Say the natty every day. Say the natty dread up on a mountain top. Now that I found you.
Here are the seed to bring another breed of weed. To bring another breed of weed. This herb is from a long time in the days of Solomon, the wisest man of old then. This tree was planted on his grave when he was passed away. Man, you read about the dreadlocks man called Samson. You read about the dreadlocks man called Samson. Tear a lion in two. Me say them tear a lion in two. Game bees and bee make honey. Here game bee and bee make honey. Man, so nothing no funny.
I came, I saw, I conquer. I'm not the first, neither the worst, but I come to quench all thirsts, I will tell you, you know. So take your time, Prince Jasper. Take your time, Prince Jasper. So take your time, take your time, take your time, take your time, wine a line. So then you're moving down the line. And then you run about the line. So take your time, 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 take your time. So make a move, Prince Jasper. So make a move, Prince Jasper. So make a move, make a move, make a move, make a move, and don't be rude. So don't be fool, go to school. And then you learn of the rule. So take your time, when a line, take your time, when a line, take your time, move your body right in the time. Come make a think about the man of color. And when I think about the DJ color. So make a rock Prince just go. So take your time, Prince just go. Sound scarred Prince just go rocking. Sound for the young and the old. Sounds let the good time roll. So don't you ever go cold, for you will lose your soul. For Jai's eye shepherd, night shall not want. But we will make it high and die.
Alrighty.
Breathness.
Can you guys drop a 9 if you're still feeling the reggae vibes?
Stop your color. I beg you, give
If you don't mind.
we don't holler, just fix up your color. Mr. Bala, take your time, Prince Jasper, you know.
I know a couple tracks ago, man, Rastaman kind of let you know about the origins of the herb. Right on. All right, the Leafly Wine and Cannabis Pairing Guide. I think I dropped the link in there already. It's also in the description too. The cannabis market is often compared to that of wine thanks to the impressive depth, complexity, and varietal diversity of both. You have yet to pair the two. Welcome to the concerto of all physiological symphonies, tantalizing the palate with a sip of Chardonnay, following with an expansive citrus pool of lemon pie, that's a strain, and relinquishing the beautiful chorus of aromas, flavors, and effects strung together by these two elevated delectations in an experience unlike any other. Holy shit. That was some word salad for your ass. I'm glad I was able to get that out. But how to go about it if you're new to wine or cannabis pairing? Basic tenets of wine pairing. A good pairing should result in an experience greater than the sum of its parts. Shaken Cabernet Sauvignon is a good example, says Jameson Fink, senior digital editor at Wine Enthusiast. On its own, Cabernet is rich and tannic. Pair it with steak and a wonderful dance happens. The fat of the meat tames tannins, and simultaneously the tannins cut through the fat and you get ready for the next bite. For those who are intimidated by the idea of pairings, you are not alone. Many who are new to the process state that they feel overwhelmed by the sheer number of potential pairings out there, which is fair. Oh, wait. Okay, there we go. Which is fair. Between hundreds of wine varietals and thousands of cannabis strains, coupled with variations, red blends, and strain phenotypes, plus new strains hitting the market by the day, the possibilities are truly endless. Let us allay apprehension by emphasizing that in pairings, there are no wrong answers. I might disagree with that, but let's dig into the article a little bit more. Wait, hold on one second here. Let me check something. Let me do this. Let me go back up here. All right, so we got that there. Ready to go. 15 minutes. Okay, cool. All right, let me pull this back up. There are no hard and fast rules, explains Fink. The same steak that works with Cabernet Sauvignon can be great with a Pinot Noir. And one of the best wine pairings I've ever had with steaks was champagne, an unconventional choice. Yes, that is actually. The same guidance goes for pairing wine with anything else, including charcuterie, chocolate, and cannabis. If you like it, it's a good pairing. Now, okay. So my wife and I got into this. Admittedly, she did not smoke weed until she got with me, right? And then she pretty much, dude, like when I smoked, I literally just passed it to her, she hit it, and that was that, right? And then there were times where we would make something to eat. I remember a specific time we made, shoot, I'm trying to remember. It's an Italian dish. We had red wine with it, right? And then we kind of like just, I said, let's try smoking some herb while we're doing all this, right? And I swear to God, it was one of the best fucking experiences ever. I mean, it was food, wine, weed, just everything all happening at the same time. It was just like sensory overload, right? And then so we kind of got off into this whole thing of like weed and wine pairing, right? And um, that was, and mind you, when I first kind of came across this whole thing, this was prior to my wife and I getting together. It wasn't my ex-girlfriend. When I found out about my buddy who used to stick a fat bud in a bottle of rum, right? So I was like, dude, that's interesting, right? And then we started blowing herb and having wine and eating food. And I'm like, well, we're like, shit. Okay. We also did it with chocolate. I don't want to tell you what else we did it with, right? Because I don't want to go down that slippery slope. That's for a Sapio live stream. What the fuck? But but no, this is legit right here. This is legit. Pairing wine and cannabis by flavor. Now, we were literally just talking about terpenes right here, right? So I posted the terpene chart in the chat. I posted this link here in the chat also. Okay. So you have this link and you have the terpene chart to reference this article too. You have both. Cannabis is characterized to a great extent by terpenes, a diverse class of fragrant oils that occur naturally in the plant and give strains their unique aromas and flavors. The fact that the lavender strain truly smells like its namesake can be attributed to the presence of linalool. Shoot. Let me do this. Let me go back here.
Who is the man that played track reggae?
Let me go back. What was it? I think it was this one. There you go. All right, let me do this real quick. Linalool's right here, the bottom one. It's right here. Okay, this is linalool, the bottom terpene right here. I just wanted to pull that one up. In fact, the linalool also commonly found in lavender flowers. See, so linalool is a terpene that's also actually found in lavender flowers. Let me shut up. Similarly, mango kush gets its flavor from myrcene. Now, remember, myrcene, right, was in G-13. Okay. And which strain was it that they said? Mango kush. Right? What do they have right here? Fire alien kush, right? Which is just basically a cross variant. It's probably like Fire OG and Alien Kush. Because I have actually heard of Alien Kush. So if you take Fire OG, because that's a strain, that's actually over at the spot right now. You have Fire OG and Alien Kush, and you cross the two, you get Fire Alien. That's what that strain is. Okay. But anyway, it's heavy in myrcene, the top terpene right here. Okay. There's myrcene also present in the namesake fruit. You can find myrcene and mango kush in mangoes. In an effective pairing, the flavors in cannabis will either accentuate existing flavors in the wine and vice versa, or else complement them in a unique way. See, well, let's go more into it, right? Because we can also talk about the effects, right? And that's kind of where I'm. One of the easiest places for beginners to start is with descriptively named strains such as tangerine, Okay, Tangy. You got Tangy, Tangy OG, Tangy Kush. Yeah, right. Okay, have a citrusy Pinot Gris or Pinot Grio or Gris, Pinot Grio, same thing. Have a citrusy Pinot Gris on hand, match it with Tangy to play up those flavor notes. You can also consider other flavors that would go well with tangerine, such as those found in a bright and floral Chenin Blanc. I've never had one of those. Chenin Blanc. I've never had. I don't like white wines. That's the problem. Blancs, I don't like them. I don't like Chardonnays, Griots, Blancs. I don't like. I like reds. I like Merlots, Pinot Noirs, Chardonnays, uh, sometimes ports, depending. If you played around with food and wine, where the hell's Mike V when you need him? He's a wine junkie. If you played around with food and wine pairings or mixed drinks before, you've already got a head start. For instance, if you'd be inclined to add tangerines to a sangria, for example, a tangerine flavored strain is a logical bet. Okay, that's interesting. Ooh, a sangria. Now, you could probably pretty much go sangria with any strain. You want to, sangria has so many flavors in it. You could pretty much go anywhere with it. That would be actually sangria would be a good place to start. And then I would say from there start with reds. The sangria. I would say go sangria and then pick your weed. Interesting. Once you've experimented with a few easy pairings, start using your imagination to think of new combinations. It would be interesting to explore cannabis strains with grassy, herbaceous flavors, i.e., Durban. Okay, what were we just saying? Musky, herbal. Remember rosemary, pepper. We had cedar and oak with lime. Okay, so maybe go Durban. So cannabis strains with grassy herbaceous flavors and aromas, and see if they complement and or accentuate a white or red wine with those characteristics. Let me think for a second. One wine that I like is it is. Give me a second here.
Reason with the feels, Prince Far Right.
Man to man is so unjust that you don't know who to trust. Freely you shed on the stage, you know. Yeah, take a friend to really make a friend feel bad, you know. So run down your shadow. Till you take run down your shadow.
Okay, wait a minute. I'm sorry. Here we go.
Run down your shadow. Till you say that woman like a shadow.
Where did I leave off? When central everyone the characteristics and such as her. There was okay. There was a wine that came to mind. It's not. It's God. The label is in my head, but I can't recall the name. It's not an expensive bottle. It's like if you go to the grocery store, usually you'll find it there, $10 maybe, $8, $10. Not something super expensive, but it's really good if you're just gonna have a nice dinner, right? It's a good $8 to $10 bottle, and I would say that that's a really good red. It has a full palate. It has a full tannin palate, right? When you taste it, you're gonna get a full spectrum. That's a good wine. Another one is called Chariot Gypsy. Now they sell this one at Trader Joe's. Okay, this is a red blend. This stuff drinks like a $20 bottle of wine. It's only $5. Okay, that's another one. But yeah, the one that was coming to mind was the one that I usually see at the grocery store. We suggest working with a vaporizer suited for cannabis flower. Okay, that's what Mike Rizzi he was talking about a rig, and I was telling you, you have a rig where you can actually use a vaporizer, and what you do is you grind up the actual flower. You don't have to use a resin or an extract. You can actually vaporize the flower. You just set the temp setting to where it doesn't burn the flower. What it does is it heats the oils off of the plant material. It's actually a better way of smoking, and I think that's what I'm going to move towards myself, because um just smoking, like if you're just smoking the plant material, it you are burning plant material, and it is going to your lungs. Whereas with a vape rig, if you're burning plant material, if you set the temp setting right, all it's doing is heating the oil off of the plant material. It doesn't actually burn the plant material, and that's actually better for you. So I need to do that. I need to invest in that. But I see why they're saying investing in a vaporizer, because I've used one of these before. When you use a vaporizer and you put the plant material in it, so you take some bud, right? You grind it up, stick it in a vape, you get all of the flavor. I mean, you get all of that terpene flavor. I mean, you get the taste of the plant. So if you do this, you'll have an easier time tasting subtle nuances. There you go, right there. I knew they were going to go there, because I have burned plant material in a vaporizer, and you taste the plant. You can even taste like the sweetness in it. Looking for a little more guidance? Use our visual guide and flavor chart to determine which cannabis strain to pair with your favorite bottle of wine. Let's take a look. So there's sparkling white, sweet wine, rosé. I would say that these are all for chicks. So, dude, don't. If you guys are listening, that was a joke. That was a joke. Okay, I'm a medium and I'm a bold red. Okay, like I said, ports on certain occasions. Now they say ports with dessert. I'm gonna give you guys like a little tip. You want to know what ports go good with? I shit you not, but you're gonna thank me for this. Ports go good with pizza. Thank your boy. Thank me later. I'm telling you, thank me later. You wanna do what do they call classy and trashy at the same time? Port wine pizza. Don't go cheap on the pizza though. Good pizza, port wine. Thank me later. It's the tomato. It's the tomato sauce on the pizza. That's the clue. Okay. Medium red, bold red, that's me, right? We're talking Afghani, what, OG Kush with medium reds. Okay. Purple Kush. Okay, look, this, if you're trying to get a chick in the bed, if you go purple strain, that's guaranteed wet panties. Hey, pardon me, folks. I'm just saying, this is from experience. Okay. Purple strains, sex. I'm just saying. Wine beforehand, guaranteed sex. Just saying. Let's see what else we got. Train wreck. I don't like that strain. Train wreck. Look, train wreck, green crack. I hate those strains. The name kind of kills the effects. Granddaddy perp, bold red. What did I tell you? In the bedroom, it's happening. It's going down. Blackberry Kush, bold red, in the bedroom, going down. Okay. Yeah, this is my vibe right here. Bold reds. I'm on record telling you that I'm a purple strain junkie, right? Blackberry Kush, purple Kush, Granddaddy Perp. OG is basically a go-to. You know, it's a go-to hybrid. Um, you know, yeah. Oh wait, hold on 1 second. Wait a minute. Wait.
All dragons tumble.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. Sorry, we gotta keep it raga. But let's take a look at the white wines and let's take a look here. Sparkling. Northern Lights, Pineapple Express. It's interesting. Pineapple Express would go with a white wine. Like I said, that pineapple, that aroma and that taste would go with a white wine, actually. Yeah. See, look, Moscato, that's a chick wine. So yeah, Mango Kush Moscato. I could see that. Yeah. Tahoe OG. I like that strain. Yeah, but it would. It has a very orange lemony line lemony. Yeah, I could totally see that. See there, Asian orange, right? Tahoe OG has an orange citrus. Yeah, I could see that. Let's see here. I don't know about a rosé. I don't drink rosés either. That's chick wine. Light red Pinot Noir. Durban, yeah. Okay, there we go. See, Durban can go light, medium, or bold. Either one, right? Either one. Blue Dream, yes. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I like it. I like it. There you go, folks. Okay. Well, let me see. Because that's pretty much what we've got here. Let me check the comments here. Because I'm gonna step away. I'm gonna get dinner together, chill out for a little bit, and then I'm gonna do an early Sapio live stream. I think I scheduled for like 7 or 8. So in the meantime, I'll get dinner together and I don't know. I'm gonna see if I can get this damn computer working. It's killing me. Let's see. See, the thing about my laptop, it has like a shit battery, and I have to get a new one. So yeah, it just kind of does dumb shit on me sometimes. Rules the nation. Let's see here. Love Durban when I can find it. Time with lambs, type of lamb's bread. So Durban poison got Mandela through prison. Oh, dude, really? That's terrible. Okay, I posted those. Let's see here. Golden Goat, that's right. Yeah, I need to check that out. I need to see if that's over there. I thought I saw it. Yeah, saw those comments. Link to the pairing, right? I dropped that. I feel you. Silence, yes. You're feeling the reggae. Okay, Cabs and Pinot Noir for me, please. Cabs, yeah, that's right, man. Reds, dude. Yep. I do reds, man. Cabs, Pinots. I'm a Merlot guy, man. Merlot is first and foremost. Then we go Cabs. Then we go Pinot Noirs. Then we go Ports. Like I said, man, the secret sauce, Ports and pizza, the 2 P's. Linalool for cosmetics. I didn't know it was a psychoactive. Oh yeah, yep, yeah, it is, man. Yep. I have to dig into that a little bit more, but yeah, yep, it is. Yep. Durban poison is super inexpensive around here. I mean, dude, it's a strain that's been around for a long time. It's just that you know what it is. Everybody likes the new designer cosmetic shit. Durban poison is an old school strain. It's old. Okay, so kind of is what it is, right? But it's one of the best sativas out there, man. People see that old school stuff, and you know it's probably not potent enough. It's like, dude, it's not about the potency. It's about what it is to savor from it and take away from it. Okay. So that is the cannabis live stream that was supposed to happen last week. You're good, bro. I appreciate you for really just kind of giving me input. I don't know. Like I said, I'm blaming it all on the Mercury retrograde at this point, but I'll be back here in a bit to do the Sapio stuff. You go grab some Durban, bro, and tell me what you think, man. Real talk. I'll be back with the Sapio live stream here in a few hours. I'm gonna go make some Alfredo. We're doing Alfredo tonight. So yeah, I'm gonna go make some Alfredo and chill out for a little bit, and I'll see you guys back in a few. Peace. Like the video, share it with all your weed enthusiasts, cannabis enthusiasts, etc., etc. I forgot to say that. And make sure you either have hit the like button on your way in or on the way out. All right. Peace.
Oh yeah, come on, babe. Oh, oh, bada. Oh, oh, bada. Oh, bada. Oh, baya. Oh, oh, baya.